BigBoss from Jarr Gaming, and it's very, very late in the afternoon. Sorry that I couldn't record this vlog in the morning because too busy, you know, life. Well, guys, what am I gonna talk about today? Today I'm not gonna talk about nothing. I'm gonna rant because all the time I've been so nice and so thingy about video games and whatnot. And you know what? I'm gonna start doing vlogs about things that get me pissed, things that I like, things that I don't like, things things about video games, whatnot. So I'm gonna rant today about bullies. You know why? Because last night, when I was about to go to sleep, I saw this movie called Nowhere Safe. And the movie's really good. It has a good plot, and the actors were really good, even though that there were not that much famous actors. Even though one of them, I think I recognized him, but I was like, I don't know if I know you. But the movie's good. It's about this girl that she moves from another state because of cyberbullying. They made an account, a fake account about her saying bad things and bullying other students and whatnot. And then she moves. She changes her name, and she thought that her past were not gonna haunt her again, but it did. The thing is that I saw this movie and it reminded me of the times I were bullied. I was a case of bullying. In my school where I went, I'm not saying no names, but they never did nothing about it. But at one point when I got tired, I stepped up to myself and I went versus my bullies back in the day. And just because I was different, just because I like playing video games, I had a different point of view of life. I like to play Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, handheld games, mobile games, and like they were all jocks, you know, basketball, volleyball. Even though I like sports, my favorite sport is baseball. But I was a little mad because all the time, you know, bullies these days, they get worse and worse by the moment. You got the bullies from school that like push you around, insult you, and you can't do nothing because people think if you do something about it, people think that you're just saying it because you want to. And it's rarely the time that an actual parent goes up to you and says like, look, do you have problems? What is it and what's not? And I really do wish that schools nowadays get to the program and start actually looking after their students, not only getting paid because you're a teacher or a director or whatnot, but you should get to the program. You know, bullying is a big thing. A lot of people have taken their life because of bullying. Not only bullying of being pushed around, but even cyberbullying is another thing that kids nowadays is like the new trend. I'll make an account, fake account about this kid, and I'll tweet and I'll Facebook a lot of shit at a lot of people because I hate him and because he's weak, I'm gonna do this. No. You know, and if you guys have no evidence of looking for to see if that account is his, yes or no, people, there's a lot of ways. He might have a second Facebook account, a second Twitter account, or something else. Like, it's not fair that you guys go to the bad guy and say, no, it's not your fault, it's his fault, and you guys don't do nothing. That's why a lot of kids do what they do. Some of them take some routes that they're not good, being depressed all day, not talking to somebody, cutting themselves, taking it off at different ways, you know, and that's not good. My point of view, when I was bullied, I would used to like stay quiet and just accept it. But no, then I got serious about it because it was hurting sometimes. Sometimes I had to suffer a lot because I was different. And then I was like, I tried once to be like this guy, you know, I tried to be a jock. I tried to join the basketball team and whatnot, and then I was like, okay, so I'm not doing this. No, because it's not me. So I kept on with being myself. Funny story of it is that guys got jealous of me because I was always with the pretty girls. And even though they thought that I was gay, even though I wasn't, but they got jealous because all the time I was with the pretty girls. I talked to the pretty girls, and it was and they were like, oh, how can you be with pretty girls all the time? And you know, and I actually liked some of them, even though they didn't know. But the thing is that it's still not fair you to bully somebody just because you think that they're weak. You know, why would you bully somebody if you know that one day there might be somebody bigger than you? That's why I don't accept bullying. There was this show that I used to watch. I don't know if it was real or not. I hope it was. It was called Bully Beatdown. And the show was about this MMA fighter was the host. And he would get in the case of all these bullied kids that are the same situation, just because they're different. They were judged and they were bullied, and then they would bring them to an MMA cage. And they would fight. The bully would fight an MMA fighter, and it was a good show. Even though I think it didn't last it that much, but it was a good show. Why? Because bullies can be bullied. And me, Big Boss from Jarr Gaming, says no to bullying. So guys, if you're ever bullied, don't be afraid to talk. If you are bullied, don't be afraid of fighting against that bully. I don't mean physically, but don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Why? When the bully gets this tend of like, oh, I'm bigger than you, you go ahead and show them that you're bigger than him. So guys, this is Big Boss, and I'm signing out. There's gonna be new videos today recording, so you're gonna hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel. And another thing, if you ever need help, just talk to somebody. And Big Boss says no to bullying. Okay? Okay. So I'll see you guys later. So Big Boss signing